My sister was living in Okinawa. I was stationed there, and my family went over for Christmas, and I had never seen the sun come up over the ocean. I'd only seen the sunset. So I don't know what time it was. She came, got my mom and I, probably around 4 or 5 in the morning, and we went and watched the sun come up, and it was one of the most profound experiences I've ever had. Really, it happened, and you didn't know it was happening, and it was happening everywhere, and then it was up.
It was Osaka in 1994, and my friends and I used to go down there for the weekend to go clubbing, and we'd frequently stay out all night. And so this isn't one sunrise, it's several. But usually about 4 in the morning when the clubs closed, we'd fall out into the street, into this place called Triangle Park. It's all cement, and it's surrounded by coffee machines and stuff like that. And about 5:30, we'd get a bump on the shoulder by somebody passing by or something, and we'd open our eyes, and the light would be up, and everything would be dirty and disgusting, and we'd feel horrible and know that we had to catch a bus and go back to the little towns we lived in. But somehow that was really glorious.
Summer solstice. June 26th, 2009. There's a man who came up to me and a buddy of mine. We don't have to get into that, but he kind of just rode by on a bike, and he screamed, "Summer solstice!"
How does it relate to a sunrise?
Oh, it's at sunrise.
And you could see the Charles River. It wasn't very beautiful because on the other side you could see like a apartment complex that was high rise. And we were just watching the sunrise. We just had the right direction so we could actually see it, and the light changing, and just being together, having stayed up all night. You just never do that, and to do that in a work setting, it was just really memorable.
We left at 4:30 in the morning, and when we got to maybe the foot, close to the edge or the top of the foot of the mountain, the sun came out in an instant, like somebody turned on the lights, and that was the most magical moment I've ever experienced in my life.
That looks a little like a sunrise. Do you think it looks like a sunrise?
No.
Many little suns?
No.
Does the sun help?
When I got there, it was the whole area was just completely teeming with people. It was like Woodstock. I kept thinking, I'm in Woodstock, but there's no mud. And there was all these East Germans that had crawled over the wall, because for the first time they finally could. They literally crawled over like a hill of ants, and some of them, this one big bald guy, I remember, had an anvil, or had kind of a hammer with an anvil-like thing on the top, and he was just banging at the wall from the West Berlin side, and these little shards were kind of flying out everywhere, and people were descending upon them, myself included, to pick the little shards of the Berlin Wall so that we could take them home and send them to our friends and say, I have a piece of the Berlin Wall and it's down, and there's an East German with an anvil who is chopping it down. And so we were up all night, we being my friend Noreen and my friend Rachel. We were up all night. We met these German guys in a bar. We were dancing in a club, and we just kind of stayed up because there was nowhere to go but to be where the Berlin Wall fell down. And so the new day arrived. And in that new day, maybe not the moment of the sunrise itself, but in the new day, when I went back to the Berlin Wall, we went over to East Berlin, and from that side, we could read this beautiful piece of graffiti that said, when I look to the west, my spirit is crying for leaving. This beautiful Led Zeppelin song, and I thought, I never understood this song until now, till I'm in East Berlin, and all these East Berliners are looking to the west, and their spirit is crying for leaving. And on that very day, they were leaving.
And again. And when you run by next time, sing I Am Your Sunshine.
I am your sunshine.
Good girl. And now...
I am your sunshine. I am your sunshine. sunshine.
Can I see that again?
I am your sunshine.